your enemy. Can you see your enemy? Hallelujah. Time is a little late. So we are trying to get through this. But this is probably one of the more important messages that you will hear from me. Amen. Most of you know that when I preach from what God is doing in my own life. That's pretty clear, right? When I share with you, I share what He's showing me. Amen. Amen. So what He gives me for me, I give it to you for you. As you recall, this past week, y'all can imagine what I'm about to get done, right? Because see, this is not so much about me. What happened to me is not about me. It's about what is God saying to you. Amen. Sister Terry and Sister Lori were one of the few that said to me, your situation is for me. God is speaking to me. And see, the problem now is as you mature in God, your enemy is harder to see. How many know what I'm talking about? See, the enemy now, he can't get me with my past. Because I preach about peace all the time. Your past should not be a problem because your future is too good. God has done too much in you for you to be focusing on what you did wrong or what someone else did wrong to you. He doesn't get me with my past. He can't get me with drugs. He can't get me with women. He can't get me with drinking. He can't. See, the doors have been kind of shut. Some of y'all, the devil's been using the same thing year in and year out every day, and it works. You ought to at least force him to go have a meeting with his boys and figure something out. Amen. What happened to me now was a 3-year plan. And as you know, I'm no different than you. Amen. I dwell in the flesh. As Paul said, oh wretched man that I am. Who can deliver me from this body of sin, this body of flesh? Who can deliver me? I got to fight wars just like y'all. But I can see my enemy now. The question is, can you see yours? Amen. Let's start reading here in verse 22 of Numbers. Amen. And Aaron, would you put that first subject? Okay. Then the children of Israel moved and camped in the plains of Moab on the side of the Jordan across from Jericho. I'm reading from the New King James, so it might be a little different. Now Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was exceedingly afraid of the people because there were many. And Moab was sick, dread, because of the children of Israel. So Moab said to the elders of Midian, now this company will lick up everything around us as an ox licks up the grass of the field. And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites at that time. He sent messengers to Balaam, son of Beor, at Pethor, which is near the river in the land of the son of his people, to call him, saying, look, a people has come from Egypt. See, they cover the face of the earth and are settling next to me. Therefore, please come at once and curse these people for me, for they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I shall be able to defeat them and drive them out of the land. For I know that whom you bless is blessed, and whom you curse is cursed. So the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the diviner's feet in their hand, and they came to Balaam and spoke to him the words of Balaam. And he said to them, lodge here tonight, and I will bring back word as the Lord speaks to me. So the princes of Moab stayed with Balaam. Then God came to Balaam and said, who are these men with you? So Balaam said to God, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent to me, saying, look, a people has come out of Egypt. They cover the face of the earth. Come now, curse them for me. Perhaps I shall be able to overpower them and drive them out. God said to Balaam, you shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people. For what? They are blessed. Hallelujah. Now, can you give me that map? All right, y'all know me with maps, right? This is a very important word today that the Lord is speaking to all of you. Hallelujah. The enemy tried to take me out of here because I couldn't see my enemy. And I do a pretty good job staying in my yard. But somehow, they pulled one on. But I can see it now. And I'm asking you the question. The Holy Spirit says, can you see your enemy? When you look up here, you look here. This is their long journey in the wilderness, right? We've done this a few times, right? Right? Aren't you glad you're not where you used to be in Egypt right here? It's been a long journey, but we've made some ground, haven't we? Amen. Here they are. They're up near the land of Moab. All they have to do is go around Mount Nebo, and they're crossing over into the provinces. Hallelujah. As they are here, the king of Moab is afraid because he knows the story of what happened with the children of Israel coming out of bondage. I stopped there to say the enemy knows how far you've come. Hallelujah. And now that you're getting close to what God has for you, they are now going behind the scenes and planning strategy. See, Israel has no idea. They have no idea. They're here. This is going on behind the scenes. Y'all seeing that? Look how close they are to getting to where God wants them, and now the enemy is conspiring. Now this guy named Balaam, he doesn't live in Moab, but he is a very known, what I'm going to call, some theologians think that he was more, because this is pagan territory up here. This is not the children of Israel and those of the covenant. This is pagan area here. So Balaam now is summoned. Balaam, he's coming out of pagan territory, but yet now he's a powerful guy in the spirit world. Y'all hear me? I'm going to leave it there for time's sake. I don't want to, you can study Balaam, but he's an interesting character. And to be honest with you, we have witches right in this area right now. There are people practicing sorcery right now in this cute little community of Brielle Manor. This is real. There's stuff going on behind the scenes. There's strategies going on, and we can't see our enemies. Some of y'all think y'all doing pretty good. How many of y'all feel pretty good today? Feel real good, right? Amen. Got plans this afternoon, right? Right? Know what you're going to be doing tomorrow? My wife and I, we went to Finn's Tuesday night. The next day, I'm in the paramedics, riding past Finn's, sitting in the back of the paramedics, looking at Finn's, reminding myself that this is the day, every day is the day that the Lord has made. And you don't take this day for granted. You think you're in control? Can you see your enemy? You can't see your enemy. And this is why we have to stay on top of our game. Hallelujah. But Balaam was a powerful individual who could entice the spirit world. And they tried to pay him all kinds of money to curse God's people. This is all going on without Israel knowing it. This is what I'm trying to say. The enemy is most dangerous when you can't see him. Hallelujah. That's when he's at his best. Amen. And the goal here for Balaam is to curse Israel. And we just talked about in verse 5. When you look at verse 5, I want to read with the latter part. It says, look, a people has come from Egypt. The king Balak knows everything about the nation of Israel. He knows that they were slaves in Egypt. He knows all about the miracles, and he is fearing God. All right? Now, despite King Balak's attempts to provoke Balaam to shut it down, because he was unaffected. Hallelujah. Because God, behind the scenes, rebuked him. Matter of fact, you can read the story, because for time's sake, we're not going to read it. But as Balaam is going, his donkey stops. Because his donkey sees an angel. And you can read the story. His donkey begins to have a conversation with him. And hallelujah. And on 3 different occasions, the king Balak tells Balaam, listen, man, what do you mean you can't curse these people? He's saying, I can't curse something God has blessed. So what I'm telling you now is God has our back in the spirit world. You don't realize how much you're protected. Hallelujah. You don't realize how much the devil can't do because God's covering you.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You know, and I used this analogy when I was growing up. You know, parents tell you you're not allowed out of the yard. As long as you stay in the yard, you're protected. See, some of us, God will protect us while we're in the yard. The enemy now can't get in the yard. Right? God covered Israel. But so what the enemy does is he tries to get us out of here. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Yes. Well, I can't jump either. So let me join. Hallelujah. And this is what he does. Here we have a situation now where Balaam, and we don't find this out until chapter 31, verse 15. Balaam now makes an agreement with King Balak and says, listen, I can't do it this way, but send your women down there and distract them. See, the enemy, if he's going to get me and you out of the yard, he's going to use 2 different things. Number 1, he's going to distract us. And they distracted me. Hallelujah. They distracted me. Number 2, they want to rearrange your priorities. Y'all hear that? Right? I'm asking you, can you see the enemy? All right. I'm moving through this quickly, not quickly, but I'm giving you bits and pieces because I had a whole lot here, but the Lord did so much. I just want to leave you with a thought. Y'all with me so far? Yes. Amen. Balaam was unsuccessful in the spirit world, so now I need to do something to distract them to get them out of the yard. They're protected, so I need to get in there. I need to get them out of the yard. All right? Y'all with me now? When I retired from UPS, people who know me will tell you, I'm very disciplined. Hallelujah. I had been in tip-top shape. I'm not on meds. I'm not diabetic. Hallelujah. My sugar levels have always been good. Never had a blood pressure issue. Hallelujah. And when I retired from UPS, I still continued to work out. But the Spirit of God was giving me little hints. You're going to lose a lot of cardio from what you've been doing for 27 years. You need to pick up the cardio. So the enemy now distracting me because in my mind, I've always had impeccable health. My health has always been good, right? So now I'm relying on the fact, well, I still work out. Matter of fact, y'all, a month ago, I could get down to 100 push-ups. I mean, I always kept myself fit. So if the enemy can get in here on me, yes, you really need to find out where he's at in your life. Right. I eat good. I don't eat bad. Nobody can tell you. If I compare my diet to your diet, I guarantee you it's just as good, if not better. You don't buy soda in my house. If I eat chicken breast, I peel the skin off. I don't season my food, I use hot sauce. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I eat oatmeal 4 or 5 times during the week. Y'all listening to me? But they still had a strategy behind the scenes. And they slowed me up because little did I realize my job was combating something I didn't know I had. Could you show me that next picture? Y'all see that cholesterol right there? Y'all see that artery right there? Yes. Some of y'all need to go get checked out. Some of y'all ain't been to the doctor in a while. See, we can be all holy if we want. We can not, I don't lust anymore, I don't steal, and I don't lie, and I've been cutting my cursing down, and I read my word. Yeah, but you ain't taking care. That's how good it is. I don't want you to think this is a health message, but I'm telling you what happened to me. I had an issue with cholesterol, but because of my job and my training, it was able to be depleted a little bit. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Yeah. And the Lord was able to control it. And I never had issues. I go to the doctor, my blood pressure was perfect. But now, the enemy's distracting me, and I'm running 2 ministries, I'm counseling over here, I'm doing work on my house, and all of a sudden now, I'm not doing what God said. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden now I had to learn about stress because, see, I talk about peace because I cherish having peace. Don't let the enemy rob your peace. If he's robbing your peace, something's wrong. And I pride myself on having peace. So the enemy said, no problem, we can't steal his peace. But see, stress is a funny thing. Tell me about it. Look at stress. A state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or very demanding circumstances. Notice now the first part of a state of mental or emotional. So what the enemy did was now, he said, okay, I have, and please don't think I'm bragging, but the Lord has used me to help many people through counseling. I've seen marriages healed. You know what the devil said? Don't worry about the marriages that are healed. Don't worry about the folks that are coming off of drugs. Just keep sending them. Because see, he's hiding and I don't see it. Yes. Because just because I'm doing something that doesn't appear to be stressful, yes, he's just shoveling people. And my mind has no rest. Yes. Yes. Not to mention now I'm doing something I enjoy. And the day off for me, my wife will tell you, I love to bang nails and build. So a day off for me, I'm out in the yard. Yes. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You can't stay out in the yard. So the enemy's shoveling people, keeping me now from the exercise I'm accustomed to. They ran a major play on me. Hallelujah. And I want to show you this next picture. Please put it up there. This is the picture of the brain. Now it's a little dark. Y'all look down there where it says the temporal. Y'all see that? You look up top there, you see the... God talking to y'all this morning? Amen. Lord talking to you? Y'all see this area right here? This area controls basically the speech. I'm walking to my garage, and all of a sudden I go to say something to my buddy, and I'm comprehending what I'm saying, but when it comes out, it's muffled. Now, this is how good God is, and thank God I have been taking care of myself. You can't see it, but You got leg, hip, trunk. Y'all see that in there? All right.